The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
I heard a murder story many years ago. He says it also, but there was a girl that lived in Hungary, and one day before the war, when the war started and came to Hungary, they came and they made a selectia, and all the girls had to line up, and they would pick the ones that they were taking to the concentration camp, and everybody knew whoever's going there is not coming back. So this girl, she had learned in Cheder, her father told her this segula of Lishuascha Kivisi Hashem, and she started screaming at it. Shuascha Kivisi Hashem. She said it with Hashem's name, obviously. Shuascha Kivisi Hashem, Kivisi Hashem, Shuascha Hashem, Lishuascha Kivisi, and she was screaming it again and again and again. Meanwhile, the commandant, the one that was in charge over there, saw this girl and had Rahmanas on her. And he keeps hearing her saying Kivisi. Now in Hungarian language, the word Kivisi is really three words. It's Ki-V-C. And it means, get me out of here. And this guy heard, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. He kept on hearing this girl and he had Rahmanas. And he tells her, come with me, right where I'm standing, there's a hole. You can go in there and I'm going to make believe I don't see you, and you just get in there and just get out and just run and run and run as far as you can until you get out of this whole place. And that's what she did, and she ran and she ran and she ran till she came to a clearing in a forest, and she saw that there was a guy who was washing clothing there for a business. He had a little river over there and he would wash clothing for rich people. And she asked him if he needs help, and he says, yeah. He says, listen here, if you support me, I'll work for you. And he said, no problem. And she started working for him, and he kept her the entire war. She worked for him. Eventually, after the war, she moved to Eretz Yisrael, and she has Kanaina today. She's not alive anymore, but she was nifta with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of descendants. It's Kivisi Hashem Lishuascha. If you want to know, there's a Yid in Eretz Yisrael, his name is Rabbi Friedman. He was just nifta, he was 102 years old. It's his sister. Her name is Mrs. Markowitz. I think she lived in Williamsburg. But that's the story as far as I know.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org